planning that does go on in the background. As we've always said, you have a plan until turn 1. But he said Evjen needs to get up on the bumper of Johan. If he can do that, if he can keep Kaliakowski out on the outside line, Evjen can claim P2 right at the start. It's Kristoffersson, Kaliakowski, Evjen, Carlsen, Midtschlag and Ostreng. Great start on the front row from Kaliakowski, going to move across. He's been starting strong all day long. It looks like it's going to get Kristoffersson again. Evjen goes backwards, doesn't get his wish. Over the gravel trap on the outside line, multiple cars. Carlsen drops back into P6. Oh, 3 cars out of the wall. Carlsen is out. Facing backwards is Midtschlag in the background. Have we lost another car as well? We've only got 3, no 4. We have still got 4 runners. So Midtschlag is facing the wrong way down the back. We got Hans-Joran Ostreng has made it through into P4, and at the minute it's Evjen behind Kristoffersson, but the leader is Kaliakowski.
Big damage to both Midtschlag and Anders Carlsen's car, who've both got going in the background. See them coming down the hill. Kristoffersson's piling the pressure onto Kaliakowski, who is an experienced supercar runner. He won't be feeling it as badly as a rookie, and he's putting a bit of a gap through turn 1. He'll know this circuit so much better than Johan. Johan tucks it into the wall in turn 4, going up the hill.
Up over the crest now comes Kaliakowski, going to go defensive on the brakes. We believe Johan's on 4 new tyres from Molly being down in the paddock, radioed up and said, look, they're putting new boots on the Polo. What's he going to do? Does Johan Kristoffersson go Joker this time round? I reckon he might. Lines up towards the inside line. Now he feels he's quicker. Kristoffersson to the Joker. This is where it counts. Kaliakowski's got to outfox a 4-time World Rallycross champion. How can he do it?
No, I don't think, not on the basis of that Joker lap. What a brilliant entry to the Joker from Johan Kristoffersson. Absolutely nailed it and got the rotation done nicely into the latter phase of that section. He's on a mission now. Look at the attitude of the car. Sends it into the top of the hill. We'll see in this shot coming over the jump. I think he's going to be visibly closer than he was. He's eating the gap up.
That's ridiculous. He was 1.6 seconds back as they crossed the timing line from a perfect Joker. Kaliakowski, is he going to respond this time round? Does he go Joker? He does. Straight on for Kaliakowski. This then for the front row in the final. Into the right-hander. Watch Kristoffersson on the outside. His Joker, that was perfect. Can Kaliakowski get there? No, he can't. The world champion's got the job done as he needs to. He nails it when he needs to nail it, and that was nailed on. Kristoffersson into the lead.
And very fair from Kaliakowski as well there. Kristoffersson shut the door into the final corner. Kaliakowski could have just picked the throttle up and run Kristoffersson wide. Chose not to do that. Of course, this is going to get him into the final as well. So a great job from the Finnish driver, and he's not being dropped. Look how close he is to the back of Kristoffersson.
He's done a brilliant job, but he will be frustrated. For me, that car's been the fast starter of the day. He's had a couple of brilliant starts, and if he wanted to win, he probably needed to be on the front row. So Kristoffersson going to come through in the left and the right-hander now. And Johan Kristoffersson, the championship leader, is going to go through to the front row of the final. Great performance, as we'd expect from the reigning Rallyx champion. Kaliakowski does a brilliant job to take P2, and Evjen books a spot in the final in 3rd place. Carnage behind them at turn 1. Ostreng, Midtschlag and Carlsen involved in that. Carlsen is a DNF, but that was a great drive out front. And it's Kristoffersson just with, it's the perfection, Hal, that it must be so frustrating for everybody else. Talk us through it.
The Fiesta's just so good off the line. The star-built Fiesta with its P-Pill engine. He turns in on Kristoffersson. These two have got a lot of racing respect for each other, haven't they? They haven't turned in on each other and aggressively moved each other out of the way. Kaliakowski up front in the background. Very hard to see what went on there, but I think Ostreng got out of shape. Midtschlag, maybe we'll see from this angle. There's a lock-up from
locks up
Evjen.
and gets into Carlsen's door.
So that's a big jump up in the air through the gravel trap from Ostreng.
So is Carlsen now? So what happens?
He's going to have contact with Evjen, or he's wide, avoiding Evjen.
No, it's Midtschlag into the back of him.
They've all just locked up,
into the back of Ostreng, and then Carlsen is already a passenger from being on the outside on the gravel. You know,
that's almost a replica of what happened with the Liam Duran Peter Solberg crash 2014 here.
Look at Johan giving just a nudge, you know, just a nudge. I'm going to affect your exit speed. I'm going to be right on your bumper. And then, Hal, you called it, his Joker was absolutely bob on.
You know, when we were with Kevin Hansen in the studio earlier talking about his father Kenneth racing and all the little tricks he had, Johan has those tricks and more in abundance. It's the little nudge just to upset the car. You haven't done anything wrong, but the guy knows you're there, you're in his head, you just, this is an art, and he is a brilliant artist.
He's the master at the minute, isn't he? He really is.